Why did that happen so well?
Because I'm a child of the future.
Wow, look at that.
Right, I'm going to say goodbye to you, Dooney, now. Hello, is anybody out there? Is there anybody there? Is there anybody there?
Well, there won't be, will there? No, right. Do you know, Melly, I'm going to take a photograph of that because that's the first time we've done it. This is history in the making. History, girl, history. Right. It's all right. I'll get technology. Yeah. Oh, technology. Who invented that? Right. Look at that. Yes. Oh, I love it. How cool is that?
Hello, Shan. Hello, Blue Nile. Hello, Shan again, and Blue Nile and everybody.
Hold on a minute. Wait, what? Can you see who's in the room?
Yeah.
Are people in your room?
Yeah.
I can't see anyone.
So, if you have on your phone, but put it on silent, put my YouTube channel up, and you'll see everybody's comments.
Oh, cool for Gus. Melly's live. Right. Right, okay, I'll let you lead it then. So, yeah, you're the leader. So, well, you've got all the technology skills and you've got the type. So, basically, people can ask you the questions, and then if they want an oracle from me or they want cards, you go first and I'll go second. How does that sound? Melly?
We'll see who wants what. Not a problem.
Right. Because I can't see diddly rubbish. Well, I can. So, right, thank you for finding us, Blue Nile. And Cheyenne again. That's brilliant. Did you see how we did? We did technology. Yay! Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, you changed your name, Empress Love. That's a good idea, actually, just to confuse everyone. But oh no, look. Right, okay. So Jasmine Lotus is Empress Love, but you knew Empress before, didn't you, Melly? Yeah.
Yes. Hang on. What's your
Oh, have a look at the ceiling again. I can't believe I have to do it through my laptop, which is a bit annoying.
What's your Instagram name again?
Purejoy Tarot _Beth. Can you not have the net? Can you do us a favour, Molly? Because you're so low. Can you not have the question?
I'm going to sort it out in a minute because I have to have it near to type.
But because it's distracting anyway. But yeah, there's a black bit you can do it on there. That's good, isn't it? Sorry guys, we will get to you. Please can I have a message? Been going through it since September, really struggling with business studies. Honestly, Tiffany, yay! Tiffany's changed her name as well. What's with you guys? I'm looking at the camera again. I'm going to have to move that camera. I keep looking at her. Right, that's too mad. You've got two English lasses. We're very mad. Jen told you to do it. Oh, wow. That's good. Right, so Jennifer. Melanie, do you want to start before these people have a kitten? And then, pardon?
Melanie.
That's what I said. I said Jenny, and then I said not Jenny, Melanie.
So, Blue Nile. Is Blue Nile somebody else and they've changed the name?
They're all changing the name. It seems to be the fashion. Should we change ours? Just confuse people. Right, is Aquileo here or is she not here? Oh, yeah. Great, okay.
Make sure you subscribe.
I can't hear you very well. Is your mic crap?
Well, I can
Oh,
hear
you can swear in your room, can't you?
What?
What? Oh, I'm going down. Don't mind that.
Right, so
Right,
I'm doing Blue Nile.
Blue Nile.
All right.
Hi,
Thank you.
Blue Nile. Sorry about the confusion. This is what you get when people collaborate. We're trying to practice because we're going to do Thanksgiving, aren't we, Mel? Right. Is there a question? Yeah, it's weird. Please can I have a message? Been going through it since September, really struggling with business studies. Okay. Blue Nile.
Blue
Right.
Nile. Fine, please.
Blue Nile, Melly. You need more light as well, Melly.
Jesus, criticism. Shut up, will ya? Concentrate. Blue Nile.
Right, Blue Nile. Blue Nile. How many cards are you giving? I'll give them 3. You go first, Mel.
Are you sure?
Yep, you're the boss.
Right, Aquileo. No, Aquileo. Hello, by the way.
Blue Nile. Blue Nile. Blue Nile. I shouldn't have picked these cards. Herald of the Sun.
Anyway, Blue, I apologise for the long wait. However, the first card we've got for you is the Queen of Cups. All right? Somebody very in tune with their emotions. Somebody who could be a water sign. So that's your Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. She's very in tune with water and in tune with herself. Okay? And it leads on to, you got the 2 of Wands, which is your fire signs. So this is talking about making a decision, setting off at the beginning of a journey. And this card in particular, because you've got the globe and the little Volkswagen camper van, it reminds me of traveling. Okay, so there may be some travel coming in for you. It may be that you're traveling to see people, or you may be traveling to a job. Okay, so there is a lot of that around. The last card that jumped out at me, oh crap, which is a beautiful card, the High Priestess. She is absolutely amazing, intuitive, in touch with a higher power and the divine. It's reminding you to rest, meditate, and get yourself centered because of all the crap that you've gone through. Okay? So that's your reading, Blue Nile. I hope that helps.
Right, okay. So Blue Nile. We're reading for Blue Nile. We've got Herald of the Summer here. Herald of the Summer. So that is pretty much like your card, what you had, Queen of the Summer. This is announcing. So with your business studies, you said you've been struggling since September. Now is a good time, perhaps, to kind of put the love back into it, what you do want. If you can't put the love back into it, then is it the right thing to do? So this is about taking action to the desire kind of thing. You've also got the Queen of Winter. So you are intelligent, obviously, but the thing is putting a kind of feminine aspect, because Melly is the Queen of Swords, she can elaborate on that quite well. But if you did feel you're not loving your business studies enough or the particular area, what is good with the Queen of Swords, she knows how to distance herself, how to shut things off, and maybe that's one of the things to do. Or just reflect over winter time to what you do want. Where is that desire? Because I said I was doing 3 cards. You've got Temperance. So with Temperance, Blue Nile, it's all about finding your goal dream, but sorting things out. So if you feel you're struggling, just look at where you are struggling and then change it. This is a healing card. You can see the cup with all that healing aspect with it. And you can see the fairy dripping the goodness, the life force into the cup. And that's one of the things you've got to do. You've got to put your passion and your love back into what you want. Otherwise, what's the point? There is no point, is there really? You know, because some people say, oh, yeah, I've got to do business studies because that's what 2020 or 2021 requires. Does it? So this is what about touching into your heart. Does that make sense? Oh, okay. I have to go in the building. Honestly, Tiffany. So I hope that's helped, Blue Nile.
And Blue Nile, please subscribe.
They did.
For more of this.
They did. They might unsubscribe now. Oh dear. But hey,
oh, taking me under. Right. We overlooked Cheyenne. So would you like to do Cheyenne and I will do her an oracle, some oracles? Would you like to do
No, you do Cheyenne first because I did her last night. So you start with her and I'll continue. Okay. Is that all right?
If we have overlooked anybody, please just bear with us.
Yeah, well we've got Aqua Leo here, Jasmine Lotus, honestly, Tiffany. Yeah, so if you read for Cheyenne, please, and then I'll do it after.
Jasmine Lotus is a previous name, and I can't remember.
Yeah, Empress Love.
That is, sorry.
I only knew that because she come in like that, and then she said she changed her name. But yeah, because my little icons are very small. I can't see it now. Oh yeah. So we just right, Cheyenne.
Yeah. Messages for Cheyenne. Messages.
What's me at Capricorn next moon? You've got two of you at once changing your names. Unbelievable. That's because Mercury is going direct soon. Yeah, that's true. Why don't you change your name? It's in fashion, Aqua.
Right, Cheyenne. I have your tarot for you. They were just blinking themselves out at me, left, right, and centre. Okay. First of all, you have Temperance, okay? And Temperance is all about alignment and the duality between the way that things go in cycles, as you can see, with the sun here. I'm guessing that you need to work on some kind of balance in your life, or this Capricorn and you are going through a cycle that will be complete. Okay. The Ace of Swords is a card of communication. As you can see on the card, she's getting downloads straight into her intuition. That is for you to actually look at your intuition. I would definitely, with the Temperance card being cyclical, have a think about the way that things are going to go with this. And your last card, which again is communication, but it's also your Seven of Swords card. Somebody's being sneaky. Somebody's not telling the truth. Okay.
Wait, she can't hear. She can't hear.
Oh, how do you know she can't hear?
She just typed it down here.
I can't see anything.
I can. Mine's faster than yours. Cheyenne can't hear. Oh, she can now. She can now. Carry on.
Can you hear? Can you hear now? I think yeah. But right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she said she can.
did she miss everything?
It sounds like we're arguing. What?
Temperance, cyclical, balance, and the cards were too loud. And the being guided, okay, so being guided by the divine. Oh crap. Right, you've got to look at communication here. You've also got to look at the downloads that you're getting, the intuition, the gut feelings that you're getting regarding this Capricorn, okay? And finally, you've got the Seven of Swords. Somebody's not being completely truthful. Somebody isn't telling everything that they should be doing, okay? So look out for that. Oh, see, he's not being right. It's flicking about. So be careful. Somebody's lying to you. Potentially, this Capricorn is lying to you. Okay. I'm done. Over to Bev.
Sorry about the shuffling of the loud cards. I remembered to do that away. So yes, you do have the Seven of Swords. Synchronicity. What can I say? So it's also that's why me and Melly are together, because we're on the same page. I'm trying to get this first time I've used the laptop. So you want to know what's me and Capricorn's next move? Is to move away from people who interfere as well. Use your own intelligence, use your own integrity. But as long as you feel and know that this next step is for you, I mean, you know, it really is, because you've got the Knight of Cups, which is reversed today. So, you know, like those falsehoods, those false messages, and it's like, are they going to communicate today? You know, and it seems like they're losing their faith, they're losing the will. And the last card here is the Four of Cups, which do they really want to share today what they realized before? So it's a bit of a weird scenario. I don't know what went on today with these scenarios. You know, the whole energy's kind of changed. So change it, sharing your feelings and sharing them as well, instead of being closed off. So this has always been a trait, to be fair, with what's gone on between co-workers and the Capricorn. And it's like one needs to just hold the Ace of Swords and be a champion. You both need to do that as your own people. So that's one of,
Definitely.
Yeah. So what's right for you and what's right for Capricorn is what's right. And no one should be kind of doing this. It's ridiculous. I don't know why that's happening. So the next move is just to be completely transparent and bring that love back into that relationship, and the honesty, it really is, and allow that to come about with sharing and giving and opening up the heart, innit? So I hope that helps. I'm just gonna. Oh right, okay. Well, I don't know if you've read that, Melly. Okay, I'm just gonna break away from him. Forget.
Jizzle.
Yeah. It's tough.
If
it's tough, isn't it?
This much, you know,
it's tough.
You're better than that. You're better than that, Cheyenne. Come on now. But I know what you mean. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it's really hard sometimes.
Well, it needs to be more honest, because I think from last night, it was like it looked really good. The foundation looked really, really good. So I just think they need to be honest with each other. You know, for once and for all, just come clean and stop going like that. Oh no, I'm trying to protect myself from what everyone's saying and what everyone's thinking, and it's so annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Onto our beautiful Jasmine Lotus. What do you want to do, Bev?
You start again.
Say again.
What is coming in for me as far as my career is concerned?
Hang on. I'm still all the way back further up. What's going on?
It's all right. You do Jasmine, and then Aqua's next. Yeah.
Will things turn around for the better before this year ends? Is that the one you're doing?
No, Jasmine Lotus. What is coming in for me as far as my career is concerned?
She done that one. Right, it's okay.
Is she
I'm
changed?
lost. Go on. Well, this
So
question's at 5:27.
Well, she's asked
Oh,
another
yeah, she's
question. So
there you
career
go. So
one.
you doing the tarot?
Yeah, I'm doing tarot.
Right, I'll do an oracle then.
You want to start with an
We will
oracle?
get-
Start with an oracle then.
Oh no, I've not
Jasmine.
even got mate.
Jasmine Lotus.
Right, Jasmine. Are you going ahead, Purejoy?
No, you go first. You're the boss.
Right, Jasmine, the first card you received in the Wisdom of the Oracle is the Mending card. Okay, so that's about forgiveness, and whether that's forgiving yourself, forgiving others, forgiving the situation that you've been in. But there is an element of having to let go with this card, okay? And it will actually mend any fences, anything inside yourself, okay? You've also got, which I think we all sometimes need, time for a nap. Do we one of them now? And what time for a nap is about is very much about Spirit's going to be giving you something that you need. It's going to be sending you some kind of gift, however that form takes. Okay, so if it's to do with career, I see you getting some kind of guidance from Spirit as to what to do with your career. And that leads into the last card that you got, which was the Observer. Okay, and the fox is looking through his telescope, and it's about stepping back and actually seeing what is around you, what is available. And I get the feeling that once you have healed whatever needs healing, mended it, you're going to be given these opportunities, and you're going to be guided in your intuition and on which one to take. So I would do the healing for now, mending fences, bridges, whatever, and then you'll be able to move on. Over to Beth.
So, Jasmine, you've got the King of Summer, which is the King of Cups. So, regarding career, you've got this if you decide to go with your heart. It's very essential to do things that are healing, that you trust, and being very giving to yourself. The summer is about the height of who you are as a person. So feeling all that love, feeling all that determination, and being in charge in a masculine way, it is going to be very assertive to actually do that. Also, you've got the Seeress, which is like the magician, but on a more feminine aspect. So it's almost like you're in charge of who you are. You trust yourself. If you take that psychic ability and really look into your intuition, look into what you can create. That this is the most important aspect that you can do as a career. So when you're kind of thinking, this isn't going for me, you can always change. I always say that to people. Just because you've been doing a career for 60 odd years doesn't mean to say you can't change. Yes, you can. So look into your very soul and think what it is that you're being called to do. Because when you're a king, you're the ruler. You're the ruler of who you are. So this is very important. And the best thing about you at the moment with career is you've got everything. So you've got the whole wide world. So you have come to an understanding of where you are and where you're going. So the next chapter, you can rule your career with your heart. So if something is not working and you're not putting love every day, oh, I'm really excited to go to work. I mean, no, we don't do that. Wow, it's work day. Thank goodness I'm not on a day off. Then what are we doing it for? You know, we've got one life that we're trying to live. Let's live it with joy and happiness. So maybe that's one of the lessons that one has to learn, that you've come to this conclusion, you've come to an understanding, and now is a good time to change what you do like. Does that make sense? Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Cool. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Right. Thanks for your question. Oh, man. Right. Who's next on the chopping block? I suppose it's Aqua.
I think.
Who?
Aqua.
Yeah, it's Aqua.
Aqua.
Aqualegia.
There we go.
Right, so tarot for you. We'll both do tarot for them.
Okay. You're the boss. I'm not the boss. You're the boss. I'm not the boss. I don't like being the boss.
I can't hear. Your sound is atrocious. Can't wait till you get your laptop again.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Have you made Aqualeo a thingamajiggy?
Well, yes, I have. She was
You
doing.
never did it for me. The BITCH.
People to subscribe. She needs to be.
No, I suppose she doesn't, because she's got you there.
Oh crap!
No worries, Jasmine Lotus, and it's obviously good that you changed your name as well. Lovely name. Love Jasmine, love Lotus. Together, brilliant. Right, Aqualea. Yeah, Melly made you one without your knowledge.
Can't leave me now. You can never leave me back where they are. You have to stalk me as well.
Are you saying for the rest of the year? Because I am. I like doing this. It's half the work. It's so good. So.
Right, the cards weren't forthcoming, I've got to say. Right, go on, start talking. It's your foot. You go first.
No, you're first. You're the boss.
I've just said I'm not the boss, and I go first.
No, you're the boss. You go first.
No, you're an absolute pain in the ass. Why?
It's your stream.
Why
Go.
not?
Doom.
Oh, I mean. Right, so anyway.
No, they can't be any worse than mine. Tell me. Oh, now you frightened her. She's gone off.
Can you hear me, Aquilino?
She's gone. She's gone. She's gone now.
Can you
No, I'm
hear me?
joking. Yeah, we can hear you.
Right, okay. Can we do off timing mod? Hi,
What?
Jenny. Right, Aquilino. The first thing I
Come
got-
here. Melly, you can't. Come to the microphone. That's better.
Got a whole, move my whole setup.
JK, hi, how are you doing, mate?
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, slightly. Would you on
Can you
Aquilio, JK, and then we'll do you. Is that all right, JK?
Right, Aquilio. The first card we got was the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it's kind of, I'm getting a bit of a stop-start energy. There's kind of nothing's happening really fast in terms of employment at the minute. Before Christmas I did it for, okay, so before Christmas I don't see an awful lot moving for you in that direction. Nothing's forthcoming, and I think you're going to be pretty much stuck where you are, to be honest. And then the next card you got was the moon. Can you see? The next card you got was the moon in reverse. Okay, so this can be an awful lot of. It's like there's a swords card. I can't remember which one it is. It's the one where she's bound up. You're very much stuck in your own head. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. You are misinterpreting possibly things that people are saying, people are doing in the work situation, which is working you up and winding yourself up even more. That's the picture I'm getting in my head, is it in an office and misinterpreting, and then it's going round and round in your head, and you're walking round, and it's my heart's racing, and that's what I'm getting in my head. Okay, so be very mindful of what is actually going on around you, because I got the sentence, all out to get me, people are out to get me. That's the kind of impression I'm getting. And if you allow yourself to be in this mindset of being so anxious and taking things the wrong way, it will lead to a situation where you will feel that people are out to get you. I know, I've been there. And it's horrible to come home. And I got to the point where I was coming home and being like, have I got a job tomorrow? And it's absolutely ridiculous. When you sit and think about it after the fact, it's just ridiculous. At the minute, as I said, I don't see an awful lot happening and moving, but just keep charge of your emotions, your stress levels. Make sure you're taking time out, okay? Sorry.
Right, okay, that's great. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse, right? We've got the Five of Cups in reverse, and we've also got the Hangman the correct way. So the first aspect we'll have a look at is the Four of Cups reversed. So it's almost like you've missed the opportunity to join those three cups in the right direction, which is absolutely fine. But when we have had those missed opportunities, yeah, we do get disappointed, and we know the disappointment is there. But we have to realize the growth that can actually bring. If we look at it, the 5 and the 4 equals a 9, which is your wish come true. So on a higher level than ever before, you're still getting your wish. So you just have to wait for that wish on a larger scale. So you know you're disappointed from what's happened. You absolutely know that, and no one can dispute that. But what it is coming to be, if you just wait, have the patience, sit back, and realize that your soul journey is going on its journey of realization. So on a higher level, you're still being looked after, but it's just taking a little bit of time, which is fine. So I wouldn't be anxious at the moment of losing the job. What cards did you get again? The Knight of Swords and the what? Mel?
Knight of Swords in reverse and the Moon in reverse. I don't see her losing a job. I just see her being worried about that and making it into something
Nine of Swords. Yeah. Because as soon as you get a major corner card in a reading, it means, well, it means good luck, really, because you're on the right path. It's something that you can't argue with a lot. You can argue with this. Everyone can argue with them. In an hour, that could have changed. But when you get the major arcanas, it's like something significant is happening in one's life. And this is the realization. Huh?
And to me, it's like the Spirit's got your back. Do you know, this isn't something necessarily you can sway. The Spirit knows the best way for you, and it's going to help you. That's what it means to me.
I think, Aqua, what you've just typed down below is, I don't know if they think that is true or not, unless they say everyone's losing the job, and I've heard it from the CEO of the company, and you're having your notice, then it's all hearsay, isn't it? It's hearsay to actually hear that. So we have to kind of go about not being concerned because we don't want to get ill, and because this card is waiting card, if we look at it with the question, we have to wait. It's not written in stone. I was in the same circumstance one time, and we all thought the whole department were closing down. Absolutely. So we decided to leave before that happened. And then we were told, no, if you'd have stayed, you would have still had a job. So it's wise just to wait and prepare. But you are being looked after because this is a major arcana card to realize what is happening on a higher level. So don't worry about it today, Aqua. Is that okay? Hello, Kate. Tarot Guidance. How are you?
Right. So I know I've put Jake's question up, but I just want to say hello to people. So, Jake, no, we are not sisters.
What? Who said that? Sisters. We are sisters. We're soul sisters. Soul sisters. You're all right, Aquilino. Please don't allow it to affect you. I know you've been through a lot of emotional stuff in the last few months. And you're still going through that process, and it does take a long time. And it's like, the universe has really kicked me in the teeth kind of thing, but it hasn't. It's looking after you. I promise 100% it is. It absolutely is. So sometimes, like I've always said, look at yourself as that little person down here, and you're a big person who knows everything. And that's what we need to look at and say, yeah, you're all right. Just stop worrying about it. Yeah, have you seen what's going to happen here? Look up. So it's a kind of thing like that. But please don't be concerned at the moment, unless you choose to do so, which is fine. But we love you, Aqua.
We've got an answer. Hang
on.
Oh, come on. Talking to my screen. So we've got was it Ananya saying that Ananya, two favorite people in one frame. How are you, lovelies? Well, I'm doing good. How are you, Purejoy?
JK's next. And then Kate's tarot, if that's all right.
Yeah, Aquilio.
Oh, hold on a minute. Aqua. Ananya, Anna said, can I ask a question at Aquileo? Can Aquileo, do you mind if Anna asks you a question? Oh, it's because she's the moderator now.
Wants to be added to the list. She's doing a list.
I thought she was asking a personal one.
And hi, Kate's Tarot Guidance. Hello. Yo. Right. So
I know you're here, JK, and we're doing you right now. It's because the chat is so slow.
I know.
Yeah, everyone's changing the name, Kate. I checked your video out the other day. You've only got 3 videos, Kate. I should have made the comments and say hi, but I didn't. But yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Right. Can I please know what Lima is cooking? Universal Flower, good to see you, matey. How are you doing?
Hello, Universal Flower. Hello. Hope you subscribe. What does?
Okay. Thanks, Kate Tarot. That's what Melly really appreciates that. Why don't you have a question? Scorpio's feelings. Scorpio's feelings.
I'm not reading all. You? No.
I think my pack's upside down. I shouldn't. I'm going to cheat.
Oh. Why are you
What?
cheating? Why
I'm going to put them all up the right way. We can't have bad news on our first collab.
Yeah, but you've got to take the cards the way that they fall.
Oh, yeah. I'm just sorting them out. I'm stuck in the deck, so to speak. I might not even use this one again. I'm just sorting it out. In fact, I might change. What are you doing?
Waiting for you to stop bloody shuffling because it's too
I've
noisy.
stopped. Stop.
Right, have you finished now?
Yes, ages ago. I'm just.
Thank you.
I was waiting for you. That's why I was doing my pack. I could do all of them waiting for you, actually.
Will you shut up, woman? Can you hear me now? JK, you got 3 cards. It was quite difficult to get these cards out of the pack, I have to say. The first one you got was the ones in reverse, okay? And with this one, I'm kind of feeling like, obviously, it's not particularly celebration at this point in time, but what I'm feeling is that maybe you need to bring yourself back to the simple pleasures in life. Your head is too filled with other things. You need to dial it down and bring it back to just being. Just be. Okay? Don't get stressed out with all the drama and all the BS that is around you. Just be you. Okay? You then got the 2 of Swords, right? And this card is very much about you feeling in a rut, feeling stuck. You don't know which way to go. You're being pulled in different directions. They're saying one thing, someone's saying another thing. People are in your ear, giving it that. Meh, 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 meh. But you know what? Even with your eyes blindfolded, you still know what is best for you to do, okay? You have to ignore outside influences, get back to basics, think about yourself and what you actually want and what you need. You then got the Two of Pentacles, you're getting a lot of twos, okay? And this is finding a balance, bringing everything back into balance, not juggling anymore, not juggling people's opinions, not juggling situations, not juggling people, finding the balance for you between you and the Scorpio, okay? And that's what I have to say. There, take the floor.
The floor? Right.
Don't
Oh.
take the floor, I paid money for that.
So basically, very basically, you've got the Five of Wands also, JK. So what are the feelings towards you? A little bit of playing, a little bit of sorting out, a little bit of confusion at times. So at least 5 is a good number to look at all the aspects of who Leroy is. So being a typical Scorpion, they probably are a bit hidden in certain aspects, but they have the ability now to actually express. Might be a little sting in its tail at times, but also just playing, messing around. So things have to be more honest and more stable. That's the first aspect with Leroy. Then you've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is a huge jump from the Two of Pentacles, but it's still that balance, that a very important balance. So you could see that Leroy does, perhaps on a practical level, want to work it out. But there's also a thing that it's more hard work. So it's a little, yeah. If they can sort the Five of Wands out and really realize what they do want, then perhaps the Eight of Pentacles would be more into a heartfelt aspect. You do have the Ace of Swords, which is a lot better than the Two of Swords. In the victory sense, you can conquer how things are, but they can aspire. So they would eventually, after X, Y, and Z is sorted out, be able to communicate in a more honest way. So let's hope after the Mercury goes retrograde, they can actually do this. I know you've been asking this question for a long time. So also, when you hold a sword, it's a sword of truth. So what sort of truth are you perhaps trying to work out really too hard? And what does need to be sorted out to get in touch back with your own emotions instead of being analytical? Maybe this sword of truth and victory needs to be a bit like Archangel Michael and cut things out, cut things off, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it is difficult when Scorpios are very kind of closed off. Yeah, difficult, isn't it? But you got the sword of truth, so that's always good.
I hope that helps, JK. I really do.
And
so,
yeah,
thank you for coming here, everybody, first of all, because I know obviously it was supposed to be on Bev's channel, and she's a lot bigger than I am, but I'm nice too. So
anyway, this is a bit of an experiment before we go Thanksgiving.
Hopefully, Bev, I should have my laptop back before then.
Oh my goodness, if you don't, you know what's going on. So Kate doesn't want a question, Universal Flower, but Anya's next. What's coming for me in friendships and love?
Yep.
Yep. Is Kate gone? Why did Universal say?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you've got a question, she just wanted to pop in. Right, so I'll go first, yeah?
Correct.
Okie dokie. So, Ananya, hello again. We meet again. So I literally just started shuffling the cards and just asked the question. And you got, first of all, Mr. Lover. Do you like that? Mr. Bombastic, Telefantastic. I won't sing because you'll all leave. But you got the most romantic man I've ever seen. If I turned up somewhere and there was a guy like that with a heart and a bunch of flowers at a picnic, that would be all it took. My knickers would be off. It wouldn't matter. So that's a really, really good card. Okay. There is love coming towards you. However, the next card says there is some element of walking away, and I got this with maybe friendships. I'm not too sure. I was asking for love and friendships like in the question. There is an element of walking away. I don't know whether there is a friendship or a person that you have walked away from, because I just don't remember things. I'm rubbish if you've ever told me. So there is an element of some walking away and some healing to do, okay, with your heart, your emotions. Yeah. And then I got the Knight of Pentacles. So that's letting me know that it's not going to be very fast. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow, very considered. Make sure that everything is where it needs to be, because it's to do with career and ambition and the body and things like that. So he's very considered. So it is going to take a bit of time, but I do see some things happening in the love and friendship arena, shall we say. Go, Bev.
Right. Things are happening. Well, you said slow, didn't you?
Yeah,
so
Pentacles said slow.
So with Archangel and Metatron, if they are slow, you can ask them to speed up. You've got these chariots which will allow yourself to go in the right direction that you want to take your friendships and love life. Like Melly said with the Eight of Water, that you do have the choice to walk away, but you've also got the choice to stay. And that's whether I go this direction or that direction, depending on how fast you want to do things. But the Chariot is good for moving things along. And normally it's a successful card as well. So it shows that you are going to be successful in that love and romance aspect. You've got some lovely cards here. You've got the Ace of Fire, lots of sex, and the Ace of Water, lots of love. So you could be moving if you choose to, perhaps do like Melly says, walk away from something that's no longer serving you, and you've got these wonderful energies of starting. They did come up reversed, so it's like having a look at starting and not procrastinating. So if you're going to procrastinate about love, oh, it's not for me, blah, 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 then that's okay. But, you know, it's always good to start something new, isn't it? You know, and with the Ace of Water, that is all about success as well. Oh, so yeah. Moving into that love aspect and really putting in that passion in what you want. So you can always ask Archangel Metatron to speed up time for you if you feel it's a little bit slow. You know, but it's down to yourself. Does that make sense, Anya? Yeah, well, walking away. you know, like we've got a saying in England, you've only got time for 5 really good friends on the palm of your hands. Most people don't have 5 good friends, they'll only have 1 or 2, because if you look at it, you've got your career, you've got your marital kind of relationships going on, you might have children, you might have hobbies, you might have old parents. You've got too much on your plate to have millions of friends. It's just not. So sometimes cutting out things that are no longer needed is a good thing to actually do, because it creates a space. The universe loves a space to be filled. So better to fill it with someone of good standing than not standing. Charlie? Who's
Yeah.
Charlie's promising? Charlie's promise. Oh, you mean you're Charlie? What? Universal flower. Charlie is promising you. Is that what you mean? Right. Charlie's promising universal flower, the earth, a roof.
Promising you an apartment. Okay. Be interested to know if Charlie was somebody.
Charlie.
Oh, lovely, Anna. Thank you for coming in, Anya, and thank you for sticking around.
I'm going to do a moon card.
You're going to do the moon card, okay. So, universe flower, will you move into the apartment? Will you move into the apartment?
Thanks, Anya.
Move into the apartment.
Oh.
Nice, right. Universe flower. Oh, crap. Dropping things. You, first of all, you got the 9 of Cups. This came out pretty quick. So the 9 of Cups is all about, I can't keep hold of this card. Abundance for you. The divine is giving what it promised. Lots of joy, happiness, getting towards the end of a cycle. Lots and lots of, just see where she's totally flinging herself off with abandon. There's just happy times coming, okay? You then got the first card of the deck. It's a new beginning, a completely new, fresh start. This is the beginning of the deck, never mind the major arcana. You're definitely taking that leap of faith. You're definitely moving forward into unknown territory. But you know what? I've got a feeling it's going to be absolutely amazing for you, because the next card that you had was the 10 of Cups. And you can't be happier than that, really, apart from the sun. But this card is definitely happy. There's abundance. You found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Maybe family coming together. You know, maybe you start making a family. That it's just a wonderful, wonderful reading. And this is what I got for before Christmas. I think you're going to get that flat. I think Charlie is going to come out on his promise, and you're going to move in and just be happy.
Excellent. Right. Okay. So the moon card they got is you and your loved ones are safe, which is new moon in Cancer. So Cancer does have a habit of really wanting to have that home life as the most important thing for a Cancerian. They like that. They love to be at home. They feel safe and protected, and it's vitally important. So when you've got you and your loved ones are safe in Cancer, that is a great moon to actually have for your question. So absolutely, at the end of the year, definitely nice, safe and sound, beautiful. Also, we got this card. It says don't stop. So don't stop means basically go after your dream, and you don't have to nag them or pester them. Some, like you said, will I move in after it's finished? Who knows? Simply because that there could be some delays, but it says don't stop. So keep being encouraged by your dream. Does that make sense? Let's hope so. Yeah, but good luck. Always look at the hints and tips of moving into new properties with the salt, with the clapping, and if it's new, then you don't have to, but well, you do. You still have to.
You're most welcome, Make sure you put the notification on bell so you can be notified of when we're on again. Would love to have you back.
Yeah, no worries, Universal Flow. It'll be absolutely cool for cats. Guys, if you're just browsing, this is Melly and this is me. Yay. Do come in to say hi. We really like to say hi to you. Have a bit of fun. So, Aqua and Leo's net, how will the blind dating gone signed up for? Will my list I have created help me? Of course it will. Why are you even asking a stupid question like that? She couldn't think of another question.
We just say yes. Yeah.
How will the blind dating gone sign up for?
Right, okay, so I'm going to change the question slightly and say, will the dating site produce results, shall we say?
Exactly. Well, it'll produce results, won't it? It's like the bad results or good results.
Okay.
It's gonna always, yeah. Or the result is like nothing will happen. They're all results.
Let's get a good result then.
I'm going to ask, what does Aqua Leo need to know about this particular dating site and what can happen? Yeah, I know that.
Wow. Oh, girl.
Right. What? Oh, funny as heck. I don't know why I'm laughing at someone else's life.
Right, so, Aquileo, this day I asked, will the dating site produce some good results for Aquileo? Okay, the first one I've got is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is all about new opportunities, new beginnings, you actually grounding your intentions so that they will come through. A bit on the wrong side anyway. So it's looking good, you're really working at it, really putting the groundwork in there, Aquileo. So then you've got the Four of Pentacles, and what the Four of Pentacles tells me is that at first, you're going to be quite guarded and maybe a little bit stingy with the information that you give away. You should definitely be stingy with other things that you will be giving away. Hope you listen.
What, you mean a vagina?
That's the one. I just didn't want to. Don't be giving your flower away, okay?
It's just us girls, man. It's just us girls.
Just be stingy and save some of yourself, okay? Because the last card I got is, look at that. You got my card, the Star. There is so much hope and fruitfulness. the chakras are aligning, the stars are aligning, the sun is setting, the table's set, it's romantic, and one of those is going to be one of your people who you might want to give your flower to. So hold out hope and don't give away for free. That's all I have to say.
Now, tarot is for entertainment purposes only, and the client can make up their own decision whether they want to give their flower to all 4, all 5, or all 7. However, yeah, exactly. However, I've pulled out some. I laugh because look, just look at that. It's all the same suit. How crazy is that? That's really crazy. So you have the 6 of Wands, which is all about that success coming together. So at first, everyone's on the same page, you know, and that's good. That shows me, like I said to you before, I've been through the dating sites, so I know a thing or two when people are just messing around and not. But coming together, everything has come together. So I haven't looked into that dating site because I haven't bothered or haven't had time. But it seems like if you got the 6 of Wands, everything is coming together in a successful thing. So whether it's just getting back into the horse's saddle to have a go, even if it's just getting into the bed saddle, Melly, that's absolutely fine. So we've got that one. And then we've got the 10 of Wands. So, you know, as I said, I've been on the dating site, and it is very addictive. And, you know, it can take a lot of work, and you can just feel like it's your job. So, you know, that's why I said the universe is looking after you. If you do lose your job, at least you've got the job of finding a man. So, but it is hard work. It really is hard work. So the energy that goes into this, it is an investment, but don't give up. Just don't give up. You know, push through it. And the last one is the 8 of Wands. So all those messages, the communication will come through, even if it's a little bit stressed at time. So this is the beginning of the energy of what you've already started. So there are a lot of Wands and many of Pentacles. So it's a very grounded, very kind of fiery start. So this is good. I mean, there's no swords there at all. So it's all practicality and get in the saddle and ride away, babes. Yeah, we're not saying you're going to lose your job, Aqua. Stop stressing.
No,
you know, nobody wants to lose a job, but if we do lose a relationship or lose a job, it's time to celebrate because something better is coming along. It always happens that way, always. It's just our perception of looking at it like, oh no, what can I do? Oh no. You just have to sit back and go, yay, something good is coming along. You know, me and Melly have been through that with relationships, and I'm sure Melly has been through that jobs I have. Yeah. You know, and it's all about picking yourself up and going, yeah, something good around the corner. Yeah. Yippee.
And you will.
Absolutely. You know.
If that's what it comes to, then you will get something else. But I don't see it happening. What I'm seeing, what I saw happening was exactly what you're doing. Is getting in your head.
Yeah, it is. I just think all these emotions, they build on top of each other like that. And it's like, oh no, it's too much. It's like overflowing your cup, isn't it? It's like, I've got too much to handle at the moment. Help, help, help. And when you do put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak, and then they're tipped up and broken, I mean, that is painful, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, it's great that you've got your little love corner going. I think everyone should continue to do that, no matter if they're married or not. You know, it's always good to pay attention to these areas in our life, isn't it, really? So yeah. Yep.
You know, when you had sent me the link and everything, and you had the screen where you could see you on the screen, and underneath there's those different, where you can go single or a split screen. Underneath where the split screen is, if you split screen, and then it says add person or add to go live, and you just click on that, and I would have appeared.
Yeah.
What have to do.
Oh, right, okay. I'll try that.
You know,
Melly, move over. Yeah, move over. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you tell her. Yeah, right. You've completely gone now. But it's not bad, your phone, is it? It's not. You made it shorter now, which is quite good, I suppose.
All right. But...
Oh, okay. You're going. I can't wait till you get your laptop. Roll on laptop time.
Me neither.
So how long were you planning on going on tonight?
Just an hour. Just do an hour. But look, we've done an hour and a half.
An hour, 10 minutes. Yeah, by the time we messed around.
Well, yeah, good point.
It says an hour, 11 minutes, doesn't it?
You don't want to see me anyway. I'm nothing to look at, will you? It's not a problem not seeing me. It's fine. So yeah, I was just.
Well, yeah, you see, Aquileo, it's okay to play music, but if it's copyrighted, we get into serious trouble. You cannot play copyrighted music. I mean, sometimes when you look on YouTube and you go, royalty free, and then you go in the description and it's got a disclaimer right at the end. Because I used to do my videos with like music and what have you, birds tweeting and streams and things like that. So these people who are playing people's music, unless it is royalty free, then they can get in serious trouble.
Good point.
You know, I mean, there is a whole load of music that you can use on YouTube. If you search YouTube music they can play on your YouTube videos, you can. But we can't. I
think everybody's having the tea to Purejoy.
No, I'm just looking at Aqua. She says, "Play something generic, babe. That's relaxing." Yeah, like streams and birds, and I use the birds. I started using the birds on my dailies because people were just so noisy upstairs and outside, and I'm thinking, so that's why I did that. I'll give you a bleeding box. If you go and look at my if you go and look at my old videos, you'll hear. I have a lot, you know. Oh, I do. But yeah, we could get medicine bowls and singing bowls and whatnot, but generally we don't have to, because it has to be quiet so people can concentrate. But yeah, it is good to have all that.
I can get on a wooden spoon out if you want.
You've done it twice with the camera angles. So yeah. Right, so are we going to end this then, or what?
Yeah, and we can practice before Thanksgiving, you inviting me and then adding me.
Yeah, well, we should do this when we can, Melly. Just say, jump on, even if it's an hour.
Once a week. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, definitely. You know what? Definitely once a week. But, you know, if it's just an hour like Collab, and then people will get to know. But you can make a good thumbnail, couldn't you? You're so good at thumbnails.
When my laptop comes back.
Oh, yeah, laptop. Hey, we got 11 likes. We didn't even nag anyone. We got a new moderator as well. What?
That's amazing.
Hello. How many people did we read for?
Oh, hello, Ananya. Yeah, you've just seen my unicorn hair.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Oh my goodness! Should I go and get my? Hey, should I show Aquilea the unicorn? Wait there, Melly. I'll get your I'll get you unicorn. I'll get you unicorn. Wait.
Get my unicorn.
Oh.
Ralford, if you want a question, you'll have to like and subscribe, and then you can get a free question. We're all free for free. She's off. Where's she gone now?
Bread. Huh?
Okay. Oh God.
I'm back. Stop talking about me.
We've got a new question.
Oh, I got a question. What? Is somebody asking questions? What the dickens is that
We've got
about?
a new
Oh my
song
goodness.
called
Right,
Ralph.
Ralph. This is more important than your question. Ta-da! How gorgeous is that? Hey?
Bring it closer.
So I bought Melly this. Right, but watch. So if I come up and see you on the train, do you think I'm going to give you that? No. It's so beautiful. I think I want to keep it myself. But yeah, originally I bought this for Melly. I saw it and thought, oh, I've got to buy that for Melly. She'll love that. And then I thought, no, it's too good. I love to buy a big cuddly unicorn.
The same, pretty much.
Well, because it was at a charity shop, guys. You can never get them again, can you? But isn't that gorgeous? No, my she's just spitting bricks now. Look, ta-da! How cool is that? Oh, Melly. Oh, poor Melly. Oh, I might give it, yeah. I might give it. I'll tell you what. Hey. I'll tell you, Melly, listen. If you get to 1 million subscribers before me, you can have it. Yeah, that means I can have it for the next 30 years, isn't it?
Hello, Kaduna. If you would like a free reading, please make sure you're liking and subscribing. We are checking.
And you too can have a unicorn.
And you too can have a unicorn.
Exactly. Isn't she beautiful? Oh,
Aquilio, you will not believe this. We have been friends since.
Hello, Katuna. How are you? Oh, we've got to do work now. What? I've got my unicorn. Hello, Melly. Hey, this is quite good. Next question.
We are no longer friends.
Oh, I only had one friend in life.
We've been friends for a couple of months, haven't we? Ever since the day I started moderating. It's not been that long.
No.
She winds me up in. Anyway, right. So Kaduna, thank you very much. We'll get on to are the baby pics really you or someone else?
My little unicorn. What's the question? Oh, read the. Is the baby pics really me or someone else? Are they subscribing to both of us or just one of us?
I would hope so. I hope that's what I want.
I don't know how you do that.
Well, what I'm going to do is when we do this joint one again, you and I'll plan it and I'll schedule it on mine so that when you add me, they'll see that we're together again. If they don't.
Okay. Are you reading?
I'm just looking at the cards. Right. So, first card I get is Temperance. Okay. And Temperance is very much about balance, about cycle of things. Okay. In terms of this question, I'm not particularly getting that either one way or another. However, Temperance to me is what life is all about. Okay. And Temperance is, as you can see, being guided by the divine. If you were to ask me and I go with my intuition, then I will answer that after we've had the cards. So what the next card, the Four of Swords, is reminding you is that within that question that you are asking, you are not actually looking around and seeing the bigger picture. You are not seeing what's actually important in the question that you're actually asking. Okay, the implications of asking a question and the implications of the answers. You need to feel harmony and contented with your situation, and I totally understand that, because that's what Temperance is also telling you. There has to be some connect with what you're seeing, and you also need to remember what the actual repercussions of things are. Look at the things around you. I'm assuming that it's a family that you're trying to connect with, because of baby pictures. You also then got the King of Wands, okay, and the reverse. And what that's telling me is that you may be actually, because you want something to be true so badly, you're actually becoming sort of overzealous about it and rubbing people up the wrong way. Okay, that could be an outcome of the path that you're on. I have to be honest, because that's what we're here for. The cards aren't particularly telling me whether those pictures are you or someone else. The cards are only telling me the energy that's around you at the moment and what it's likely to lead to. If I had to use my intuition with the cards, then I would say it's really difficult, but I would be more swayed towards yes, only because I've got the Temperance card, okay, and it is a positive card. That's the reason why I would be swayed to that. So bear that in mind, and that obviously Temperance is wrapping the cycle up, and maybe that's wrapping up the cycle of you wanting to know this information because you know the truth. And don't get bogged down and forget the simple things in life. You know, take it as it is. If you're being told those pictures are you, then I would take those pictures of you. Remember why you're here. Remember everything around you. Take joy in the people around you, and don't become somebody who becomes overzealous and possibly, what's the word I'm looking for? Where it not fiery, because fire is a good, kind of fiery, kind of argumentative, and possibly overbearing. Okay, so that's my interpretation for you, Rayford.
Right. So we've got Relford, we've got the Ace of Cups. So this is the beginning. This is usually about babies. This is about a yes card. When we get aces, it is a yes to questions in general. But it's beginning to appreciate yourself, beginning to have that self-love, and that is important to actually have, because you do have the Ten of Wands, which is full of that oppression that Melly was talking about. So it means that's a huge barrier. It means things can become too much. So the what can become too much is just being over worried about it, that it's the most important thing to yourself. If it is vitally 100% that your sole purpose is to find out if this baby picture was, I am pretty certain there are loads of software that you could put it in to have face recognition, or if that's not around, it will be. But generally, this is the self kind of over suppressed by it, and that's dangerous because it can make things hard work. There would be a reason why you were told it is your baby photograph, but like I know with my own relatives, things have got mixed up, and the older relatives get, they can't remember which baby's which, Melanie. It's like they've got a load of photograph and go, oh yeah, that's your brother. Oh no, that was you. And once you're told it is, and then people get mixed up. Oh no, that wasn't you. But there are, So it is kind of a yes, and there is a self-love about that. But there is also Ten of Wands is about oppression. It's about that huge, too much hard work. So on some level, it's too much hard work thinking about this. But we don't know the background why you asked that question. So we need more information, more cards to actually have a look at that situation. Broke and Hard, how are you doing? Now you can, Broken Heart, get a question. You can ask it now. Oh no, you can't, because Kaduna's next.
What a strange question. What seems to intrigue the ladies about you? You don't really like the attention. Okay.
I'm glad you're doing wonderful, Broken Heart. That's really good to hear. We'll be doing your question in a minute. After we've done Kaduna.
Oh my God.
Are you still here, Kaduna? Please say you're here. 1 minute, Melanie. Kaduna, are you here or not? Please type down in the chat if you're here or not.
Thank you,
Kaduna,
Broken Heart. Kaduna's here.
Is Kaduna here?
Yes, they've commented.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's just that it wasn't showing up. Whoa, what are you falling over for? You got a job to do. Bum, 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 bum.
Right. Just want another card. What card for Kaduna, please? Kaduna. Oh, I asked for one, so I get three. No. One card, please. One card, please, for Kaduna.
Please remember, guys, you can check out my pick a pile of November reading from the angels and spirit guides. It's worth a look if you like.
Right, so first of all, Kaduna, I have the reverse of the strength card, okay? So I'm guessing that sometimes what the ladies like about you is that you are spontaneous. You lack self-control, perhaps, when it comes to just living life, or when it comes to the ladies. You say you don't like the attention, but I don't know why you would say that. I don't understand that. What I would also say is that this card always reminds me of like a treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen kind of card, and that's what I'm getting in my head. That came to me. Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. You seem to be like a proper lad's lad, rough and ready, and kind of that persona. Okay. What the ladies also like about you, and weirdly, you got two major arcana cards, is they like the drive. They like the determination. They like the passion. They like, it's better saying that than saying they like it because you're fast. Put it that way. So we prefer drive, determination. They like the ride with you. You must give them a good ride. And I mean that in terms of, you know, being with them, spending time with them, taking them out. There is something that attracts them to you because of this demeanor that you put out there. And if you don't like the attention, you're going to have to be straight with people, Kaduna. You will have to be, you know, just saying, look, you know, just back it down. But I don't see that happening anytime soon, Kaduna, because apparently you're really fun to be with.
Thank you, Anna. You done? Yeah. So you've got the Six of Cups here, Kaduna. So I think you remind people of, with your attitude and things like that, of times gone by. So you might have a relaxed attitude as well. Maybe you like games, you know, who knows? But sometimes there's just about an air about you that could remind them of that. So maybe you like to be more friendly with people, or kind of, yeah. So you know what I mean? It's like some people have got an aura around them that people are just like to be friends, and it's safe. And so they feel safe with you. You're a good bet to actually have on. So that's good. I mean, yeah, that's a quality definitely worth pursuing. You've also got the Strength card. When it came out, I don't know if it was like that. I think it was upside down, but I read that you upside down because it's just the same, basically. So with the Strength, you can see in this particular card. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. So this is the Strength card. And you can see the determination in the horse's eyes. That passion, that drive. So when things are hidden, but people do sense it. If people sense that there's something else there, then it is there, and it's worth pursuing yourself. So with the Strength, it's always what's inside. So what's inside you, you probably haven't tapped into that aspect. So maybe 10, 20, 30 years, you'll probably realize what that strength is. So this is perhaps why it was turned upside down. You're not recognizing your own strength and your own capabilities. So ladies sometimes are quite clever and intuitive when they kind of know what is going on. So you can see the lady on this horse with this particular Strength card. And so that is drive, going forward, knowing what you want, finding that passion. There's nothing to be scared or afraid of. But when we have that Six of cups as well. It's that nostalgic look. And everyone wants to tap into a time that we remember when we had a happy memory of childhood. So whether how you talk or how you act, it's got a relaxed manner about it, or something, you know. And so that's good. You know, you should say, okay, that's good. Do you know what I mean? What do you think?
Thank you so much for the question, Kaduna. I hope we helped answer yours. So, broke and hard.
What does R feel about me?
My joke have a weird vibe to it, don't they? What she feels and thinks about me in it. Okay, we'll be back on hard. Bear with me 1 second. Right, so broken heart. The first card I got for you was the Page of Cups, okay? And this tells me that R thinks that you are a bit of a joker, okay? Given that you were telling a joke, I would say that you are definitely a joker. And you see in the beginning, oh crap, see that? Pigs might fly. You'll be people saying things to you like, yeah, you'll be sensible when pigs might fly. My favourite pig joke. See, look at that flying pig there. Why? What does that mean? Price of bacon's going up. Badunch, right? So that's the kind of joker you are. Don't. It could also mean that you are a little immature, a little childish, and maybe that's what comes across to people, regardless of what you're actually putting out there. You also, this one came out next, which is death and rebirth. So I think that it's thought by people that maybe they would wished you weren't as immature or wished you weren't as much of a joker. And that's sort of the thing of where people want you to change. Okay? I'm not telling you that you should, but I'm telling you what the cards are saying. And I'm getting the vibe that people think that maybe you need to not be as immature and childish as they see you. However, you then got the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is about communication. And I think at times you get stuck in your own head and you get very critical about and overthinking and overanalyzing what's actually gone on, right? And this is the side of you that people don't see because you are that much of a joker. You do actually think of things. You do actually want to communicate sensibly with people and your honesty with people, but you just don't show it, okay? So maybe the death card was giving you some advice. Just dial it down a little bit and show people that there is a side to you that, isn't the joker, okay? Just be you a little bit more. Don't get rid of the jokes altogether. I'm not saying that. Just be a little more sensible, with your audience. Know your audience. That's what I was trying to think of. Know your audience. Bev.
Right. The question was, what does R feel about you? You're coming across as the world, so you mean a heck of a lot to them. So if you can kind of have a bit more honesty and lay bare, so to speak, learn to be vulnerable in how you are, then they're going to pick that up and be even more you're going to be liked even more, because it happened to me once. I had a friend who was a great joker, and we as friends just loved him in our group, but because he met an older lady, she didn't like it because he was just too much of a joker. So he toned it down, and we lost him. We lost him as a person. So we should never change for somebody else, but maybe it was his time to change. Who knows? But you do mean the world to them. And they were also feeling that there's not a lot of justice in that. So they perhaps really do feel that you're the one for them. They really like you, but they feel like they're not getting the full you. So if they were to turn this upside down, then this would be great for them, because they know that you are on their side. At the moment, they don't feel that, but they really do love you, or at least you are a big part of their. It's almost like I'm getting a brother and sister vibe. So maybe they're just over caring, and maybe they are worried about you, that's not going to work out very good in your life, kind of thing. But yeah, 2 major arcana cards, which means the relationship is important at this time. Does that make sense?
I hope that helps, Broken Heart, and thank you so much for coming over and coming into the room and liking and subscribing and getting a question. Come back any. Also follow Purejoy Tarot Bev, and we will be collabing, intertwining in future, so you can always come back and get free. In it, Broken Heart. In it. Let's G. I absolutely must look like an idiot doing that.
Hey, Rice Cakes is here, Melly. Rice Cakes.
Rice Cakes. Hello, Rice Cakes. Have you liked and subbed? Please. And then you can ask whatever question you like.
What about your cousin Rice Cakes? If you just drop your question down there, that'll be awesomeness. Awesome. And we'll give you a light. Shine a light. Shine a light, buddy. Dun, 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 dun. Also, guys, if you go and check out Purejoy Tarot's pick a pile for November is about angel and spirit guide messages. Cool for kids, not long, 10 minutes in each section, 3 piles. Whoa. So when I send pictures of myself, there is some kind of nervousness and blushing going on. Does this mean she likes me? Weird question, sorry. Does that make sense? So when I send pictures of myself, to the person, there's some kind of nervousness and blushing. Oh, does this mean she likes me? Does that make sense to you? Is she blushing when the pictures go to her, or what?
I think Rice Cakes wants to know if this blushing and nervousness means that his cousin.
Well, blushing is always a sign of liking, isn't it? Otherwise, they'd go, that's so stupid. Isn't it? Blushing is always a sign of affection. To your cousin. Do you understand this question? Because I don't. Yeah. It's a cousin. I'm just going to shuffle. What do they need to know about the cousin? Oh, they're sending pictures to the cousin.
Yes.
How dirty are these pictures? Where's my sex tarot? Let me have a look. I'm being nosy now, Melly. Oh, wait a sec. Where are they gone? Oh, that's convenient. They won't walk.
I'm going to confiscate them when I get to you.
I think I confiscated them myself. I just went a long way around asking that question. That's all I had to ask, innit? Just like I said, like it that I send them rude pictures.
Right. So, rice cakes.
Hey, Aqualeo, please. We can't judge what people do. That's
No,
really not.
it actually isn't. You are legally allowed to marry a cousin in this country.
Yeah, and we can't judge when we do tarot. We can't judge, and as a moderator, we can't judge also. So you know, we can't do that. You probably never heard us. We'll try to advise people at the best of the. But if people, you know, want to kill somebody or want to do whatever, we cannot judge. We cannot judge another person's life. We just can't.
You receive.
No, I know, but we can't say, oh, that's that and that's that. It's not our business.
Talk to the devil, okay? And what I would say about this is that this is showing not a very good idea. It's showing temptation in the wrong places. It's showing potential. It might be manipulation, or it could be seen as manipulation if anything ever came out. Okay. And this, it gives me an element of believing your own story. Okay, so you're making up a story in your mind that you want to believe that potentially isn't right. I'm not saying that you are making up stories on purpose or vindictively. The brain can be quite clever that way. Okay. You also got the Fool in reverse, which is talking about don't be foolish. Whenever this card comes out, the question we've asked is probably not the best way to go. It's not.
Thank you.
What?
Dear, my dinner's done.
Yeah, so basically, I wouldn't pursue this course of action, put it that way, because you also then got the 10 of Wands, and that's talking about burden and not actually seeing what's in front of you. I get the feeling that this is gonna, I just get in my brain, I get a picture of people fighting and the words family feud, right? That's all I'm getting in my head. I can only tell you what the cards say and what I'm getting. It's up to you what you do. You have free will, but that's what the cards say. So I hope that helped in some way. Bev.
Hello, Sunday's Holy. How are you doing? So I've pulled 3 cards out because I had to. So we have the Page of Cups. So there's a kind of innocence going on, even though it's not. But there's the opportunity for love. And let's face it, who hasn't fancied a cousin or two? I've got 5. I looked up to an elderly cousin. Oh, he's so wonderful. You know, it's just human nature. And it's a bit of playing, but if it doesn't go serious. So it's just learning about love. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's to look at the life itself. So there is that kind of, when they do blush, it's like, yeah, they do like you, you know. So it is, whether that's kind to do to them or not, it is up to them. Yeah, but yeah, that there is that feeling definitely there. You've also got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like what comes around goes around. So it's a very karmic cycle. People don't know that the Wheel of Fortune is a wheel, and we all know about karma. So if it goes through a painful situation, and ultimately it can do, but it's a karmic situation nevertheless. I do know in my personal life that somebody did go out with their first cousin, and it was just one of those things that they had to do to end a karmic cycle. So maybe you too are on one of these karmic cycles, because after all, when we know people as souls throughout different lifetimes, we are going to meet. And, you know, you might have been brother and sister, or husband and wife, or father and mother, or any kind of relationship that exists. And so there is that attraction now. So that karmic cycle has to go up, but it also has to go down. You've also got the Ten of Cups reversed. Like Melly said, there could be a family feud about this. So it is, you know, it's entirely up to you how you do this, but it's not going to work out in the long term. You could have a relationship or whatever, but in the long term, it's not. So think carefully what you do want to do. It's your life, absolutely fine if you want to, but please don't take advantage of them. The blushing is out of embarrassment, so they're probably embarrassed, but they might also like you too. So it's a double-edged kind of thing. Or you can say what goes up must come down. So I hope that helps. It may and it may not. Are you still here? Right, Sunday's holy. Is there life coming my way?
Can we close the list after Sunday's holy? Only because I am going to wet myself and my dog wants her tea.
And my dinner's been made as well. So it would be rude if you not to read it.
Sunday's holy. Make sure you've liked and subscribed, please, for a free reading. Okay.
So check out my Pick a Pile November read. That's up as well. Thank you. My dinner. Oh, what's wrong with your dog?
She wants a tea, so what she does is she stands at, because I'm.
Are you the only one to see it? It's like my
no, but her bowl's over here. So. The kitchen's that way.
The dog first while I go first then, and come back.
No, you're all right. He's got to go and get some food for her.
The unicorn said no. Right, we're doing this.
Right, is that love coming my way? Is the love coming for this morning?
Oh, that poor hungry dog. Animal abuse going on. Should we do that as a title? Animal abuse. Animal abuse.
Hey, you'll get me shot. You will.
Was it? Oh, no wonder I got a thumbs down. What sort of error was that, Aquilia? Did I do an error? I'm always doing errors. I'm not perfect. No wonder I lost subscribers left, right, and centre. Oh, dear.
One more card, please.
Tell me what the error was, please. In the email, it's fine.
Right. Sunday's holy. I was asking a question if love was going to come your way and what kind of person were they?
It was life, not love.
It was love. They put asterisk love underneath it.
Did they? Oh, yeah, so they did.
Anyway, Sunday's holy, as we were saying.
Oh, the reshuffle? No, I knew what they were on about.
We got the Six of Cups. So there is kind of potential past love, past friends. I'm getting more past friends, somebody who was a friend that you knew, and they are going to be coming into your life again soon. Okay, they're definitely into you, but what I would say is with the Four of Pentacles, they're a little bit guarded. Okay, it's going to take a while to get them to fully open up to you, because I think they've had a hard slog of it. Okay, it's not been easy. So take your time and be gentle with yourself and her. Okay, that's my message.
Right, just as many pick a pile readings are for November, there are new opportunities in love coming many people's ways. So look out for that. You could be in two kind of minds. You're trying to find that piece of what you do want. So what does she look like? Is that the most important person? What kind of person is she? Well, you know, one has to look at that in a different light. Maybe for you to have the patience, but you're being a little bit impatient. And you can see this in the mindset in itself. So when we want peace of mind that is happening, that's enough. So because you've got the opportunity of that coming to yourself, that is enough. So maybe one of those things that you haven't done, and this too was in the pick a pile reading, do check it out, but it was that way and not that way, is learning to adapt to situations. And like I've done a cool exercise with Aquileo, it's not what kind of person are you trying to match up with, or what kind of person are they? It's what kind of person would suit you and all through your life. So there's an exercise that I've done that just does that. So for goodness sake, turn this the right way and learn to have the patience to know who you want. And that people are always a reflection to where we are in our life. So when you've done your work on yourself, that's the type of person that should be reflected in there. So make a list now of whoyouwant.com.
Was that you done?
Yeah. Sorry?
Was that you done then, or?
Yeah, that's me done. That was like that straight off. So thanks. So yeah, it suddenly went like that. So thanks guys for coming. Thanks to our moderators, our new moderators, and I'm going, and I'll let Melly say have the last laugh. All right, so I can leave by this. Bye guys. Thanks Aquileo. Lots of love to you. Bye Melly.
Thank you so much for this. So everybody, thank you so much. The next time we are online, I will post it on Instagram. So make sure that you are following us on Instagram. We'll also post it as a schedule on our YouTube channels. I appreciate every single person who's been through this door tonight. I sincerely, absolutely from my heart mean that. You mean more than any of you ever know. So thank you so much. And I hope that I get to see you on the next one. Thank you so much, Aquileo, Ananya, Sunday's Holy, and everybody who's been here tonight. God bless.